Okay, we have this Insta360 pump. This week is going to be the endurance week, where I'm going to put this through an endurance test every day of the week as long as the temperatures don't drop below 27 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to be stuck to the windshield. We're going to see how long this battery lasts. I'm just going to find me a good location to mount this camera. Keep an eye on my temperatures. Make sure it doesn't get too cold. Insta360 rated it for as high as, I don't remember the high, I think it was 120 something degrees Fahrenheit, and as low as 5 degrees Fahrenheit. So there's a chart on the screen that you have to go by. Motorcyclists use this chart, especially the hardcore ones, so they know how cold the air is actually going to feel while they're riding. And that's what we're going to use for this suction mount, to make sure that we aren't using it in temperatures that it's not rated for. We're going to go on ahead, clean the windshield, or clean the part of the windshield that we're going to stick this on, and stick it. Sticking this to any surface really is simple. You just make sure the surface is clean on the suction cup and on the windshield. You push it up against the surface. I'm going to put it, it's like no matter where I put it, it's not going to matter. This windshield has a slight curve to it. We're going to go on ahead and hold down the button until it starts. You push it until it starts to do its own compression. And you can see, I don't know if you guys can actually see it, but 40 something percent, 50 something percent, and it's just spreading. The base of the actual mount is spreading as it sucks the air out of the whole suction area. 95, is that 94%, 95. Insta360 always tells you to put this on smooth, flat surfaces. There is a little bit of forgiveness with that, like the slightly curved windshield. You can put it on a curve, but you can see it's going to take longer for it to reach full suction. It may not reach full suction, where it's stuck at 95% right now. So what's going to end up happening here is I'm going to have to go to a flatter spot. Oh, that's pretty cool. And so we're learning this together, guys. I'm going to clean a different part of the windshield where it might be a little bit flatter, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to double tap. At this very point, I couldn't remember how to stop the suction process and make it release. There is a way to do it. I just couldn't remember off the top of my head. So I had to hold down the power button, which is the only button, for 2 to 3 seconds so that the air pump could stop. And another way you can do it is there's a handle built into the silicone base. You can pull on it hard enough until you get it to release. So at this point, you make your adjustments to everything else, like where you want the camera to face. Make sure your camera is secured. I'm going to have the camera pointing out this way. So we're going to leave that thing out there. I'm going to put the timer on. Let me go inside and put the timer on. I'll let you guys know how many hours collectively has that mount spent being up there on the windshield. Oh, it's at 0%, guys. I don't even think it's gonna release. All right, so what do? Well, You see this little thing right here? You're gonna pull it from there and boom, it comes off. So don't panic if it won't release the air. You always have that backup. This little handle right here is what they call it, to pull it off. Okay, before I come to the conclusion of this video, we have the mount here with the X4 mounted on it. Surprisingly, the X4 survived. Surprisingly, the mount still held on even though the battery was at 0%. I don't know at what point did it reach 0%, but 3.5 hours before I stopped, I saw 93% on the screen. That could have been how much of a suction out of 100% full suction this thing had, because it kind of wouldn't go over 93-94% when I first put it on the windshield due to the slight curvature at the end. But anyways, we're gonna verify that this is actually dead, because when I tap the button it's showing 0% and then the battery icon's flashing. Common sense would tell me that, oh shit, a coyote running across the street. Look at, he's startled. Sure is. Okay. So I have this little USB-C charger, and if it shows a numerical value, yep, it's charging. So this thing was at 0% battery, but yet it was still holding on to the windshield. Max speeds were around 80 something miles an hour. You guys seen in the video clips. I tried to go a little bit faster, so just to apply pressure to this entire setup, you know, between the vibrations, the air speed, the air temperatures, I felt like this did a really good job overall. So that's all I got, you guys. You always want to pick a flat spot. So yesterday I did a spot right here. There's curvature here. So what happens is when you put the suction cup on it, what the fuck was that? When you put the suction cup on it, it doesn't quite give it a full, you don't get 100% suction. So you want to pick something like, when you have a truck like this, something more like an, I mean, I would ultimately maximum it would be in the middle, but I'm going to put it like right around here. All right. So you're going to remove the base. If you have the base installed, make sure that the rim is cleaned. And I think sometimes you can wet this maybe a little bit, but you don't need to with this. That's why it's electric. And we're gonna put it right here. You're gonna hold down the button till it turns on and start the pump. Boom. As soon as you start to see a numerical value on a display, you can let it go and let it do its thing. So you can see 40, 50. It starts to go a little faster as you wait. Want to clean your lenses. I like to use my lens protectors because you know, being on, you got a lot of windshield cracks and stuff like that. So stop it automatically. You just hold the button down until the pump stops. As this thing needs to add more air and add more air, it'll add more air accordingly. So let's go on ahead, get ready to go to work. All right, 17 hours, let's say 17 hours, 7 minutes. We're gonna take this thing down. It's still stuck to the windshield. Our lowest temperature was 14 degrees Fahrenheit at 70 miles an hour. That turns out to be roughly about 3 or 2 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's roughly. There's gonna be a few other things that may determine what the actual wind chill equates to. Insta360 rated it to 5 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's see what we got here. All right, let me touch the button. 100%. Is this real? Interesting. Let's go inside and review. Okay, so I'm not sure I understand what's happened here. This thing's been outside for 17 hours, 8 minutes. It has sat on the windshield for 7 hours and 10 minutes, I think. Nice weather. It was like 77 degrees in Tucson, Arizona. I started to drive. I left this thing on the windshield the whole time. I never took it off. I don't understand. But that's why we do these tests. So this thing sat outside. it's been, right now I think it's 20 degrees, so the wind chill factor is roughly 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Could be -2, could be +2 Fahrenheit, but it's been out there. It is now 03:31 in the morning, so you could imagine it got down to the teens about 3 to 4 hours ago. So it spent that much of the 17 hours in those below Insta360's rated temperature range. And I sit here and I dare press the button and it still says it has 100% power left, which makes me think I'm gonna go on ahead and plug this in and see what happens if it still says 100%. If it still says 100%, that is impressive. Come on, guys. That's impressive. So what do we have here? Well, guys, if you want to have your battery last the longest it can ever last, mount it on a flat surface. How do you know if you have it on a flat surface? Well, when you go to suck it on any surface, if it goes all the way to 100% after you then applied pressure, then it's gonna last. So what exactly do we have here? Like, what exactly do we have? Well, we have ourselves a electric suction cup mount that's like, look, as long as you mount this thing on a flat surface, this thing, it almost has infinite battery life. I mean, in a sense, a lot of the hours on the second test was this thing just sitting on the windshield, but it's sitting at an angle like this. So there's constant weight from the camera pulling on the actual suction cup, and this is 100%. You guys seen it. It sat on that windshield for 17 hours. I don't care if I was driving or not, even though I did drive 10 hours of it, a little over 10 hours, and it was 70, 80 something miles an hour. The average speed was probably realistically like 58 miles an hour. But you're looking at it sitting on a windshield for that long, going through the extreme elevation changes, through the extreme temperature changes, and then still dealing with holding this thing up. This is a battery operated suction cup. Anything battery operated, when you expose it to extreme temperature changes, it usually just it uses energy. It just does. It loses energy. Not this thing. It just stayed at 100% per the display. And then when I plugged it in, it still said 100%. So I was like, well, damn. Okay. So if you mount this, moral of the story is, mount this thing on a flat surface. When you watch it, do its suction thing and it's going up in the percentages, when it goes to 100% and your surface is relatively flat and clean, you can probably be sure that this thing is probably going to hold for as long as you need it to hold. Insta360 tell you to check on it every 6 hours. So make sure you check on it every 6 hours. I didn't check on it at all. I just looked at it like, okay, well, you're still up there, and continue on about my business. But check on it every 6 hours. Do be aware, if you do take it off the windshield, make sure the surface is clean. If you're going to put it on the body of your car, for example, if you have waxes on your body of your car, Insta360 says try not to expose the mount. It's this silicone part here. Try not to expose it to solvents and chemicals for long periods of time, especially when it gets hot. Chemical reactions start to happen. So just keep those things in mind. Okay, I'm gonna try not to prolong this outro. Do I recommend buying this? Absolutely. Think about this. If you guys are like driving an expedition vehicle, 4Runner, CRV, maybe you're a semi truck driver, and you guys, you just want to document your trip. For semi drivers especially, I absolutely recommend getting this. We stop often enough to be checking on this mount anyways to begin with. Just keep in mind that it's not rated for use in rain, okay? You might be able to get away with a little bit of snow, but just this thing is not waterproof. The display doesn't have any sealing around it. If you're going to use this in heavy, dense fog, okay, even just in foggy conditions where when you're driving, you have to turn your wipers on, don't use this in those conditions. This is really optimized for optimum conditions. So that's where it isn't very well or very good. That's where I don't recommend using it. But if the conditions are fair, you're good to go. Even if it's dusty, you're good to go. Just be aware of the cleanliness of the surface if you take it off and have to reapply it. But yeah, Jonasegway approval, man. I give this thing like I give it a 4 out of 5, only because let's get a waterproof version of it. Okay. Jonasegway, thanks for watching. You guys check out the links in the description below. Check out G's Moto. Get over there on her channel. If you see her or Louise, comment in the comments below. Hit the like on their comments. Okay. Definitely get in the comments and tell me what you think. All right. Let me know what any questions you may have, or any future videos you might want to see, or any questions. Like I said, I use this camera. That's the X4. This is the camera I was willing to sacrifice if it did fall off the truck, and I had to give it a good brake check and retrieve it. But that's it, man. That's all I got, guys. So hey, see you guys in the next video, because you're gonna subscribe and hit the notification bell, right? All right. Appreciate you.